Running a hotel is no holiday. It's a high-stakes game. You need to fill rooms, keep guests happy, and turn a bloody profit. Pricing is key. But this isn't some back-of-a-napkin guesswork. We're talking about a dynamic dance between supply, demand, and a whole lot of data. Get it wrong, and you're left with a hotel full of empty rooms. Get it right, and you're laughing all the way to the bank. Think of it like this. Every room is a perishable product. An empty room tonight is revenue lost forever, no pressure. This is where revenue management comes in, a strategic system to squeeze every penny out of your inventory. It's about finding that sweet spot, that perfect price point that maximizes occupancy and revenue. But hold on, it's not just about jacking up prices during peak season. It's about understanding your market inside out, knowing your customer, anticipating demand, and outsmarting the competition. It's a high-wire act that separates the thriving hotels from the ones barely scraping by. Let's break down this revenue management game plan. First up, dynamic pricing. This means adjusting your rates based on real-time demand. Big game in town? Expect a surge. Conference canceled last minute? Brace for a dip. Next, demand forecasting. This is about predicting future demand using historical data, market trends, and even the weather. Think of it as looking into a crystal ball, but with less voodoo and more spreadsheets. Then comes inventory control, knowing how many rooms to allocate to different channels. Do you sell out to a travel agent or risk holding out for higher-paying last-minute bookings? Don't forget about distribution channel management. Think online travel agents, your website, direct bookings. Each has its own cost and reach. Finding the right mix is crucial. And then there's segmentation, dividing your target market into groups with different needs and price sensitivities. Business travelers, families, leisure travelers, they all have their own playbook. Data is king in the revenue management game. We're talking about gathering every little detail, from historical booking patterns to competitor pricing, market events, even the weather. It's about connecting the dots to understand what makes your guests tick and what impacts their booking decisions. This data helps you forecast demand. Are you expecting a surge in bookings or a lull? Knowing this helps you adjust your pricing strategy accordingly. And don't forget about competitive analysis. Keeping an eye on the competition is crucial. Are they slashing prices, offering special packages? You need to know to stay ahead of the game. This data-driven approach allows you to make informed decisions, optimize pricing, and maximize revenue. It's about taking the guesswork out of the equation. And remember, in the hotel business, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better you can anticipate, adapt, and thrive in this ever-changing market. Let's talk forecasting. It's not about throwing darts at a board and hoping for the best. We're talking about using sophisticated tools and historical data to predict future demand. Factors like seasonality, special events, even economic conditions all come into play. Accurate forecasting allows you to adjust pricing and inventory, ensuring you're not leaving money on the table. Now let's talk about distribution. It's not enough to just list your rooms on one platform and hope for the best. You need a multi-pronged approach. Think online travel agents, your website, global distribution systems, even social media. Each channel has its own strengths and weaknesses. The key is to find the right mix that maximizes reach while minimizing costs. And don't forget about managing your online reputation. Positive reviews and a strong social media presence can significantly influence booking decisions. It's all about being visible, accessible, and appealing to your target audience across multiple touchpoints. In today's tech-savvy world, hotels have access to an arsenal of tools to manage revenue effectively. We're not just talking spreadsheets and calculators anymore. Sophisticated revenue management systems, or RMS, are changing the game. These systems analyze mountains of data, track competitor pricing, and provide real-time insights to help you make informed decisions. These RMS platforms are like having a 24/7 revenue manager on staff, constantly crunching numbers and identifying opportunities to maximize profits. They automate tasks, provide forecasting reports, and even suggest optimal pricing strategies. But it's not enough to just have the technology.
You need a team that understands how to use it effectively. Training your staff on these systems is crucial to unlock their full potential. Remember, technology is a tool. Its effectiveness depends entirely on the skill and knowledge of the user.
In the cutthroat world of hospitality, revenue management is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Hotels that embrace data-driven decision-making, dynamic pricing, and smart distribution strategies will have a significant competitive edge. It's about optimizing revenue, yes, but it's also about creating a better guest experience. When you have a firm grasp on your pricing and inventory, you can offer more competitive rates, personalized packages, and ultimately, a more satisfying stay for your guests. Remember, happy guests are more likely to return and recommend your hotel to others, further boosting your bottom line. So, there you have it. Revenue management is about finding the perfect balance between maximizing profits and exceeding guest expectations. It's a continuous process of analyzing, adapting, and refining your strategies to stay ahead of the curve. And in the end, it's about running a successful, profitable, and bloody brilliant hotel.